Wow, this is a really interesting question, no? I would describe Torres in 3 words. My 3 words would be sustainability, for sure, excellence and heritage, because we are talking about 5 generations and over 150 years of story. I would say this is a heritage commitment. So the fact that we are talking about 5 generations, this means that the techniques has been passing through the generations. So this makes that Torres family to be on the excellence of the elaboration and winemaking production, and also in terms of sustainability. They are very committed to sustainability because at the end our division or our wines depend, our production depends on the land. So if we don't take care of the land where we produce the wines, who's gonna do it, no? So we are very committed to the sustainability. I would say the wine that best represents the DNA of Familia Torres, I would say, is Mas La Plana, no? Which is our iconic wine, and it is 100% Cabernet Sauvignon that follows or combines the tradition of winemaking together with innovation techniques that we are following at Familia Torres, and also, and again, heritage. What makes Mas La Plana a special wine is that it is a project that started in 1960s with the 4th generation, and it was Mr. Torres, the current president of Familia Torres, who together with his father, who went to his father and said, we have to plant Cabernet Sauvignon in 1960s, in the Penedès, so we were pioneers in planting these Cabernet Sauvignon grapes. So I think it's part of the identity, despite. I would focus on 4 different pillars. First of all, sustainability is a trend in terms of consumers, because they are every time more and more looking on the winemaking or the making traditions, or how the procedures are done in order to elaborate a drink. Not only it doesn't has to be a wine, but every time I think people is more committed and takes more care of how is this wine elaborated. So sustainability I would put as one of the key pillars. I would also say, apart from sustainability, organic production. The 3rd pillar that I think is also interesting is when talking about regenerative viticulture, the techniques that we are following now, and since I would say that the 3rd key pillar that we would focus on would be the regenerative viticulture, which is a project that we started many years ago. We are pioneers on the regenerative viticulture, and I would say this is also an important pillar. And finally, the consumer trends regarding the young generation, the approach to young generation, and this means to elaborate wines of a low alcohol degree. I would say the no-low category, no and low alcohol degree category, which is also a trend that I consider, or I think, from what I've seen, that is also a trend nowadays, that we have to consider or keep in mind. In fact, Familia Torres has invested €6 million on creating a new winery this year of especially non-alcoholic wines. When talking about countries, we have to say that we are covering nowadays more than 150 countries. So focusing on the more relevant ones, I would say that we are still having a lot of relevance in Asia, and focusing in Asia, especially because we have seen an increase on the selective and prestige range, okay? And there we are putting some efforts also. We are continuously growing in the United States, in the part of Americas, and also Caribbean part of America and Canada. And then we are also focusing on Eastern European markets like Serbia, for example, because we see a potential of growth in these markets. Still a lot of potential to grow and represent our wines. Okay. In interesting. I would say very interesting for the Serbian food, Celeste Crianza. I would recommend Celeste Crianza, especially because of the complexity, and I think it can pair well with the typical Serbian food like cevapi or sarma. So I think Celeste Crianza can work well.
Perfect.
This is my recommendation.
Yeah.